Legitimately though, I didn't think I had that many. Phew.
I see.
Okay, so what nature am I?
So, before we get to the reveal, let me just give you a reminder. Naruto Shippuden means Hurricane Chronicles in Japanese, / Whirlwind Chronicles, / Big Typhoon Storytime, etc., etc. What could it possibly
Your
be?
chakra nature is wind.
Yep.
A chakra nature that slashes through everything. Outstanding in a fight.
Yeah. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, the last name Uzumaki also translates to like whirlpool or something equivalent to that. So Naruto could also be a water type user. Could be. I mean, again, it's a moot point ever since Hagoromo happened and Naruto got all the chakra natures. But you know, it's just a fun little fact for you guys.
Oh yeah, I knew it. I'm unstoppable.
Naruto, you don't even know what that means.
Hold your horses. We've only just figured out what it is.
Yeah, as of right now, you have 0 ninjutsu to your name that utilizes. Okay, let's count how many ninjutsu he can do. Shadow clones, multi-shadow clones, summoning jutsu, Rasengan. It's 4 moves. He cannot... Okay, transformation jutsu also, if you want to count that, but... He has nothing. He has nothing that can utilize that.
It's the hard part of learning how to properly use and control your nature.
Also, I like just... You know, this also saddens me too, because I was kind of hoping Naruto would get the knuckle dusters that Asuma uses when he died. Because, you know, wind nature... That would have been so fucking cool to see Naruto using some of Danzo's abilities. That would be so sick. Because wind type nature, that'd be so cool.
Now then, since Naruto's nature is wind, I know just the guy to bring in for help.
You know, it's interesting because Kakashi is also a wind type user, technically, because of what he can do, but... Yeah, I guess Asuma would help. I guess so. Sorta. Okay. So... I'm not going to say that this right here is a transitional period in Naruto as a whole where it goes less from ninja fighting to outright Dragon Ball Z brawling. But you're going to start seeing the inklings of it starting to peek through just a little bit.
I'm beat from all this walking.
Ah yes, and 2 of the most interesting... Actually no, objectively all of the Akatsuki are interesting in their own right, but these 2 especially are fun.
Hey, yo, Kakuzu, you listening to me?
It's still funny though that Kakuzu still has one of the most like subdued designs of the entire Akatsuki, but he has probably the most unique ability.
You talk a lot.
What was that?
Just be quiet and follow me, Hidan.
Also, yes, this is the true proper English voice actor for Hidan. I don't remember his name offhand because I keep... No, wait, it is Chris Edgerly, that's right. I keep mixing him up with Obito's voice actor, or at least the proper one, you know, the Toby one. So, no, this is not, this is David Vincent, this isn't Renji from Bleach Revolution, fuck, from Naruto Revolution 3. This is actually the proper voice actor for, Hidan.
Stonewalling again?
Stonewalling.
Shut
That's a, that's a ridiculous term.
Just be quiet and follow me.
You expect this guy to actually follow you quietly. Alright.
Where are we headed now?
The land of fire. Apparently the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki is there.
I think Kakuzu was going to capture Naruto because he would have had a big bounty on his head for housing Kurama in his body. I don't think he was going there already because of... Oh my god, holy shit, I can talk about that. Oh fuck, okay. Story time, boys. Okay. In my usual perusings of the Naruto manga, I learned some pretty interesting plot devices that were either dropped or outright plot holes that were probably fixed in the anime. I don't know offhand, but I have the screencast for this for you. This is hilarious. So, do you remember like how they established that they have to seal the tail beasts in order, otherwise the Gano statue will crumble? Okay, so I'm going to show that on the screen right now. That's exactly what Kisame says. They have to steal them in order to keep the Gano statue from falling apart. That is completely out barren, no questions asked. Okay, so here's the thing. Right around actually this arc, they actually do capture the Three Tails, or at least Deidara and Toby do, right? So they capture the Three Tails. In the manga panels, Pain actually says that when we're done, this is verbatim by the way, this is the old translation. As soon as we're done sealing the Three Tails, we'll seal the Two Tails. They broke the chain of operations so early on. Now, that could have been a mistranslation, that could have been just a genuine plot oversight by Kishimoto and he just went back and fixed it. That was probably fixed in anime, whatever. That's fucking hilarious, because that's like, oh wow, they could. Then why don't they just go out to wow, I'm doing it now. Naruto right now. That's because they had to explain that further on. So, I just wanted you guys to know that in advance. So, if Kakuzu were to capture Naruto right now, drag his ass over to a Gao statue summoning point, and then seal it, they would completely destroy that thing. According to Kisama's information. Assuming it's even true. I don't know if it's true. I think they're just fucking around. It's hard to say. Excuse me, my throat's killing me. But damn if this recording isn't fun so far. That hurt real good. Yeah, so Hidan and Kakuzu are fun characters.
Don't get carried away.
Kakuzu is motivated by money. Hidan is motivated by his god. They go along well.
You're telling me
Actually, it is a very interesting dichotomy of how these two operate. That's almost like a reflection of capitalist America, with worship of money versus worship of religion. I wonder if that was intentional. That's actually kind of interesting. I never thought of that. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, Hidan is a really interesting, fun character. Well, not only just fun and fun in general, but like he's also just fun to watch and like he's got an interesting backstory. Kakuzu is really like he's so pragmatic. It's great, and Hidan always insists on taking his time and doing things explicitly. And Kakuzu will just punch someone in the face if it means getting things done faster. It's so interesting. There probably are like, if I could say nothing else about Shippuden, well, I mean, I say that a lot. Obviously, the training sequences are really good, but like the dualities of the pairs of Akatsuki members are so well thought out. Like Data on Sorcery, with the beliefs of what true art is, and now Hidan and Kakuzu, with the worship of money versus worship of God. That is so cool. I love it.
I really can't see myself losing to you and Shogi yet, Asuma.
Oh yeah, so we're switching perspective to Asuma now because what's that old trope of Shippuden where if someone becomes the main character, they're most likely about to die off? Yeah, kinda.
That was an interesting move you played.
Yes, the Rising Silver tactic. Climbing Silver, whatever. I think it was Rising Silver in the manga.
In order to infiltrate the enemy's camp? I thought you hated moves like that.
That's like if I were to literally just like toss. If you're playing Fire Emblem and you just toss out like one unit in order to crack open the enemy lines, it's like, oh, they're probably dead. Yeah, but we cracked open the enemy lines, so you know that's sort of a big deal.
Opponent. One must make some sacrifices in order to protect one's king.
You know, objectively, this is actually this is pretty much just like sacrificing one piece in order to crack open the enemy's wall. But I know I'm ranting about this, but it's just like, no, there's always more defensive ways of outplaying the opponent. Doing that's just a more direct approach. But you can flank them. You can bait them. You can make them play bad moves. There's a million ways out instead of just sacrificing yourself. You know? Jeez.
Well, lose your king and the game is over, so...
Oh boy.
If the Leaf Village were a game of shogi, and Ninja the game pieces...
These are actually very interesting philosophy questions that Asuma is presenting. But unfortunately, the later arcs would bastardize this philosophy into the ground.
I used to think so too.
It's a shame.
But it actually isn't.
Then...
When the time comes, you'll know.
This is a double entendre. I love this. So, again, spoilers for a 10-year-old series. Oh no. So, I love how this is a double entendre for saying that Asuma realized that the next generation of shinobi is actually, or the next generation of children in general, is the true king and the one you have to protect the most. But it's also implying that, hey, Asuma's going to be a dad. I was about to say Asuma is pregnant. That is not the case, although that would be hilarious.
All right. I best be off.
He might have knocked up Kurenai. I
You
mean,
have to do?
not too shocked. I guess he forgot where protection is.
Yeah, just some drugs
Also,
for
yeah,
Kakashi.
Brandon actually told me this in the stream, but Asuma's daughter is really, really cute. And I saw her, I'm like, oh, you're not kidding. Huh, I guess you got that from her mom. Anyway,
Later.
training field. Got summoned by Kakashi. Gonna have Naruto pay for all of Choji's dinners. Rest in peace, his pocketbook, seriously. Alright, and I swear to God, woman, please do, God, I miss when you are a fun fucking character. Oh, damn it. She could have been the best Big Tenio Naison in this series, but nope. Nope. Completely abandoned. Ah, God damn it. You know, it's funny, because I'd be willing to bet Anko is actually a fairly, like, popular character. Like, she is in Clash of Ninja. She was actually a fairly prominent character in the first arcs. It's a goddamn shame she's left by a wayside, though, especially since she has direct ties to Orochimaru. You know, like, Orochimaru is kind of played up as a big deal. Anko has no part in that. Yeah, just, I'm gonna stop there before I get sad, because, God, I can't... I could also bring up Yugo, because she's adorable, and she has a really cool sword ability. I could also bring up Baki, and how he's a really fun character in Clash of Ninja. What is this trend of Clash of Ninja bringing in the most interesting characters and making them fully fledged characters, despite never having a place in the story ever again?
To keep you waiting.
Clash of Ninja is a saint in that regard, seriously.
Ah, you came. Thanks for doing this.
Yep.
Huh? What's Asuma Sensei doing here?
Asuma has a wind nature just like you. I thought he'd be useful, so I called him over.
Yeah, he doesn't mention that. Okay, so the original test for finding out Naruto's chakra was to have. I like how he keeps talking. The original test to see Naruto's chakra nature was using the whole paper thing, the whole chakra paper. So yeah, split clean in half. Naruto's chakra is wind. You know, it's funny how Kakashi's like his crumpled, so his is lightning, but it's like. I guess that means every character has their own main style of chakra, but like probably multiples.
Asuma
It's
Sensei
interesting.
has wind nature too?
Hey, now.
Well, his main nature was probably that. I mean, he also has fire because, you know, burning ash, so there was that.
The same, huh? Cool. Okay.
We're air buddies. I should never say it ever again. That sounded
Yeah,
so.
I'm sure you
That
do.
sounded so
You
dumb.
probably want to know what the trick to it is, right?
I mean, if you want to get advice from someone else, Danzo has wind nature. Funny enough,
Well, it's hardly a trick. What you have to keep in mind is incredibly simple.
make it as sharp as fucking possible.
Into two halves, then grind them against each other, as if you were sharpening a blade.
So basically, like rubbing two knives against each other to sharpen them. It's a relatively similar concept, but like the graphic for it was so weird in the anime. It was kind of odd.
Well, in your
So basically,
case,
like
you probably pick it up
nano-sized
with the
blades we're talking here, like the microfiber shit you probably thinking of. Yeah, that's kind of the concept. It's wind nature is very, very sharp. Like people have up to this point been like, lightning chakra is so sharp it can slice, it can beat all other types. No, wind nature takes that by a country mile.
Think about what I told you just now, and come at me.
In truth, if Naruto were to... Actually, wait, remember... Does anyone else remember the Naruto Dragon Blade Chronicles game? Okay, so despite that game being a complete ass pool, there was one cool thing, and they gave Naruto a chakra blade. Like, just straight up out of like a sword, out of like a kunai. It's so cool, because that's the closest Naruto comes to weaponizing his wind chakra that isn't Rasen Shuriken. That is so neat. I believe so anyway. I could just take a boxing stance. So yeah, like, I truly believe that if Naruto was allowed by Kishi to actually delve more into wind nature and like learn vacuum bullet or learn like the wind blades or take up the knuckle dusters, I truly think Naruto would be a much more fun character to watch. Like, his usual like style in general is like more of like a brawling type slash like, you know, get over people with shadow clones and do that, right? But like distributing Oh, that's his down shock. One. Okay. I truly do think that Naruto will be so much more interesting in a fight if he used his chakra nature. But that's just me, and my opinions don't matter because I have an actual opinion on this series. Okay. So, side combo. Jesus, Asuma's got more fun combos than I remember him being. Ooh, too bad that's horribly unsafe. Alright. Can I use my ultimate jutsu? Wait a sec. I can't use Kamui against Naruto in their training session, but I can use the decapitating move against Naruto?
I see. So you're not the Naruto you were.
What the hell are these double standards even? Okay. Yeah, Cyber Connect 2, I see how it is. You'll just let me... You'll let me see a spoiler for how a Hidan gets taken down, sort of taken down. But you won't let me see Kamui in advance. Yeah, I see it. I see how it is. Assholes. No, it's not a big deal to me because it's just like a series of attacks, but it's like... I would love to have Kamui and or be able to use Four Tails whenever I want. Or hell, just let me have the Chakra Cloak. Like, just let me have an awakening with Naruto anytime I want. That'd be so cool. Also, this was pretty cool too in the manga because Asuma just straight up like... So Naruto had one of the kunai blades and Asuma had the other. Naruto managed to penetrate a tree somewhat. Asuma's went right through the tree bark and hit a rock. And also, he said if he actually put effort into it, he could have gone through the rock too. So like, yeah, no, wind chakra is devastating. It might be for the best. It's actually kind of rare. Also, Tamari is another wind style jutsu, so you know if you want to go that route, you can. Just saying. Wind change.
Now I've got the hang of it. Thanks a lot, Asuma.
Also, the whole thing about chakra shape and nature transformations is really weird. I don't feel like that's explained well whatsoever.
Thanks for all your help, Asuma.
Like, it is explained, but I don't think it was explained too well. Like, shape manipulation, nature manipulation, and then there's yin and yang natures too, and that's just... Even I barely understand that still.
Yes, he just keeps getting stronger.
I mean, doing a thorough Wikipedia search and watching a few YouTube videos will enlighten me on it, but Jesus Christ, though.
I guess that means a new era's on its way.
Asuma's gonna be a dad. Did you guys get that?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Well, I should get going.
I'll buy you lunch.
Okay, bye Kakashi, I'm off to go die. I mean, I shouldn't say that because, you know, Asuma is a well-loved character. Well, I think he's well-loved. I don't know, I feel like he died way too fast.
I'll be waiting,
But,
I'll hold my breath.
So, Brandon was saying a little while ago, he was wondering what the point is. I think it was Brandon, I'm pretty sure it was. He was wondering about where was the exact points in Naruto where people started spamming the Will of Fire. Like, when did people start saying the Will of Fire over and over again? I can tell you right now, it is thanks to Asuma's death that the Will of Fire is abused. And abused. Ad nauseum. I'm not joking. That's the exact moment. The Will of Fire has been passed down to you, Shikamaru. Can we stop, please? Jesus Christ.